Hey guys, Shadow Gaming here, and today I'm excited to bring you the first Osaka Eevees team analysis matchup for week 1 of the PPL against RTK and the Portland Timburrs. So I'm recording this about an hour before my match, and boy am I nervous right now. RTK is a very good friend, a very good battler, and he's got a very good team. And a couple mons that have the potential to just absolutely wreck me. So going over the team of the Portland Timburrs, we have Sylveon, Latios, Milotic, Hitmontop, Metagross, Rotom Heat, Frostlass, Excadrill, Go-Goat, and Electrode. As I have Mega Venusaur, the amount of psychic capability he has scares the heck out of me. Psyshock on Latios and Sylveon, Zen Headbutt on Metagross. I think Frostlass gets Psychic. He's got a lot of things that can hit my Mega Venusaur pretty good, and it's kind of scary. So I really kind of built around Mega Venusaur being able to take the Psychic hits when it needs to, and dealing out the damage and healing itself the same time. And I really tried to synergize my team around Mega Venusaur as much as I could, because against things like Sylveon, Milotic, Excadrill, it's just it really appreciates having good HP and doesn't really want to be taking the psychic moves too often, especially from something like Latios where it's stab and hits extremely hard. Choice Band Metagross is very scary. So I'm going to go ahead and say the 6 mons that I think he'll be bringing. I think he'll be bringing Sylveon, Latios, Milotic, Metagross, Rotom Heat, and Excadrill. They all do massive work to my team. His Fairy Dragon Steel Core is terrifying to my team. Absolutely terrifying. And Milotic is just never a bad choice, as it is one of the best bulky waters in the format. Well, along with Rotom Heat and Excadrill being both very solid scary mons. And I don't have a lot to deal with Excadrill, so we'll see how this goes. So first on my team, other than Mega Venusaur, I looked at his team. I saw Latios, I saw Metagross, and I saw Frostlass and Excadrill, and straight off the bat I had really no other ideas other than to be like, hey, this thing can potentially do work to RTK's team, let's bring it. So first we have the Coco, our Crocodile. Shout out to Youngster Joey. We have the Lefties Intimidate Krook. Originally I did have this as a Scarf Moxie Krook, but after looking at his team more, kind of realized the chances of me getting a Moxie sweep aren't too great. The Intimidate helps with Excadrill a lot, and the first mock-up team I had got absolutely destroyed by Excadrill. So we're running Lefties with Intimidate along with Earthquake, Stone Edge, Knockoff, and Pursuit. This is to Pursuit Trap the Latios, and Knockoff can OHKO Latios easy anytime. Stone Edge for Rotom Heat, Earthquake for Excadrill, Frostlass, Knockoff. But Crocodile does a great amount of work to RTK's team, and it's very reliable at doing that. We're running 172 EVs in attack. This allows it to OHKO what it needs to OHKO, Excadrill and Latios namely. He doesn't need max investment. He barely needs any investment at all to get the KOs he needs, but it's always nice to have more investment. We have 108 special defense investment. This is specifically to live a modest Choice Scarf Draco from Latios and still be able to OHKO it with knockoff. And we are running 228 Jolly Speed. I'm pretty sure it's to outspeed a Excadrill. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what that speed investment is for. That's to be able to outspeed any variant of Excadrill minus Scarf. So that is our Crocodile. Next up we have Cannibalists, our Mega Venusaur. Obviously, once it Mega Evolves, it has thick fat, but we have the Mega Venusaur with Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Hidden Power Dark, and Synthesis. Looking at his team, he had a pretty good amount of things that could be pretty weak to Dark. We have Latios, we have Frostlass, we have Metagross. Hold on, let me pull up his team real quick. But RTK has Mega Venusaur can, depending on investments, along with along with his team, offensive Mega Venusaur actually has the capability to 2-hit KO RTK's whole team as long as they're not specially defensive, which I thought was pretty freaking awesome that Mega Venusaur had that offensive prowess. But sitting here and my phone is not loading his team as fast as I'd like it to. But I know he's got a considerable Dark Ghost weakness going on his team, and the only hidden power I would have wanted to run was Fire, which for Metagross, and Dark also takes care of Metagross, doing the same amount of damage that Fire would. So running Hidden Power Dark also allows me to hit the Latios on the switch in, lets me hit the Frostlass possibly. It's just, Hidden Power Dark was a good way to go. It also lets me keep 31 IVs and everything. So my thing in this is wrong. Oh no. I have to check my game real quick to make sure I didn't mess anything up. This is supposed to be 172. Hold on. I am very not happy right now. Why is this? I think I gave Jack the wrong set. I don't think so. Hold on. I'm making sure I didn't. Okay, no, I gave Jack the right set. Yeah. I don't know why Showdown decided to be like that, and yeah. But, sorry about that. We have 144 HP, 252 max defense, and 12 in special defense, and 100 in speed. I'm not sure. I think this is to outspeed Metagross, possibly. Not 100% sure. I don't remember everything that I specifically invested for. But this Mega Venusaur is there to take the hits it needs to, recover with Synthesis, Giga Drain, potentially get poisoned with Sludge Bomb, and just get nice coverage hits with Hidden Power Dark. Takes on the Sylveon decently well, as long as it's not like Choice Specs, Psyshock. And it does what Mega Venusaur does, and it eats up hits and does decent damage back. So that's Cannibalist to Mega Venusaur for this match. Not too much to go on about. It's a decently standard, just with HP Dark instead of HP Fire, just to hit more things. And yeah, so that's Cannibalist to Mega Venusaur. Next up, I had Crocodile, Mega Venusaur, and I was like, after having Crocodile Scarf at first, I still had to have a defensive mon, something that could reliably take on something with the Intimidate. So of course I had to bring Arcanine. Okami the Arcanine, one of my favorite mons. I'm so glad I have it. And we are bringing a typical defensive set with a bit more speed investment than normal. So we have the lefties Intimidate, just like Crocodile, and we have Crunch, Flare Blitz, Extreme Speed, and Morning Sun. So 3 attacks and recovery, just like Mega Venusaur. Crunch reliably takes on Latios, being a 2-hit KO, and Latios can't do much back. I don't remember exact calcs, but I know that unless it's like Life Orb Draco, he can't 2-hit KO me. I'm not 100% sure on that, don't quote me, but yeah. Arcanine reliably takes on a lot of his team due to Intimidate and just having good natural bulk. So Flare Blitz hits the Metagross hard, Crunch can hit most of his team, if not super effectively, at least neutrally. Extreme Speed, because priority is always good, and Morning Sun to keep Arc at decent health in case he gets the rocks up, as I'm not bringing Hazard Removal this week, spoilers. So with a defensive wall like Arcanine and a bulky wall, also defensively like Mega Venusaur and also Krook, you can tell I've been bringing a lot of bulk because I'm very scared of his team. I'm very scared that he's going to be bringing just hard hitters, just hyper offense for some reason. But so yeah, I've basically built to take hits that I need to and dish out good damage. Nothing super big, and at this point I was like, okay, I need something that can outspeed a lot of things and can do what I want it to do and kill everything. At first I had Doublade here. I had a Swords Dance Doublade, priority Shadow Sneak, easy to get +2, possibly +4, but the existence of Latios and Frostlass really kind of scared me away from bringing Doublade. So instead I'm bringing Haxorus. I did not nickname this Haxorus on here because I'm lazy, even though it doesn't matter. But we have Haxorus, the Haxorus, the Life Orb Mold Breaker with the Earthquake, Dragon Tail, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Iron Tail, and Dragon Dance. So we have the DD Haxorus. If I get one DD off, as long, I think, as it's not Choice Scarf Latios, I can OHKO everything, I think. Earthquake takes care of Electrode, Metagross, Excadrill, Frostlass, Iron Tail takes care of Sylveon, Dragon Claw takes care of Latios, probably Goat. Trying to think. I know he has a couple more balls on his team, but I'm pretty sure Haxorus takes on, after it gets to +1/+1, takes on most of his team very easily. So I have the 72 HP, max attack, 184 in speed, jolly nature. I think this is also to outspeed jolly Excadrill. As long as it's not Scarf, it will outspeed. I think Earthquake OHKOs Excadrill without +1. I think. Again, don't quote me on this because I'm pretty tired right now. I had a long day of school, which I mean I slept through all day, but I'm not 100% remembering my calcs right now. But either way, this Haxorus is meant to potentially get the DD off and basically sweep. This Haxorus is a massive threat to RTK's team, and who knows, maybe we'll get the cheeky sweep week 1. But after that, I was like, okay, we have a lot of physical bulk, which is good because a lot of his things can carry Psyshock and be physical, like Metagross. So it's good that we have physical bulk, but we need special bulk. I don't want Latios dropping Dracos all over the place. So next, I decided Mesprit was a very, very good addition, and we are bringing AV Mesprit. I think modest Life Orb Dracos do like 34% max to AV Mesprit. This is Calm, max special defense, 252 special attack, 4 HP. Pretty standard, just AV set, max special defense, max special attack, 4 HP. With a Calm nature. We are running Shadow Ball, which 2-hit KOs Latios, U-Turn just for switch momentum, Energy Ball for the Milotic, and Psychic just for stab coverage, and in case he wants to bring something like Go-Goat. So Mommy, the AV Mesprit this week, hopefully it's going to be doing us some good, not going to be getting its head bit off, and we'll see how well my waifu does. Not much to go on about AV Mesprit, it's AV Mesprit. And you can also, by now, probably realize that I'm not bringing rocks this week, or hazard removal, which I'm really not liking, but I really didn't have a choice. So, I was looking at our team, and I realized one thing that couldn't really hurt us, per se, but other than Psychic from Mesprit, we couldn't really hurt it either. And what that was Hitmontop. Crocodile gets bopped by a close combat. Toxic Stall could potentially wear out Okami. Mega Venusaur just didn't really have much to touch in it, so they kind of just, I think Mega Venusaur would win the war, but at the same time, don't really want to be in that situation. Haxorus, as long as I get to +1, it can do work. I'm not sure what a fully physically defensive. I'm pretty sure Dragon Claw would probably be a 2-hit KO if it was at +1. So Mesprit was really the only thing that could combat Hitmontop. So we are bringing X-Wing the Crobat. We are bringing Bulky Bat with Black Sludge and Infiltrator. We are bringing Special Bulky Bat with Dark Pulse, Air Slash, Heat Wave, and Defog. So I lied, I am bringing Hazard Removal. I forgot about that. I thought I had U-Turn, not Defog. My bad. But we are not bringing Hazards, but we are bringing Hazard Removal because Arcanine does not like Hazards. That's literally the only reason. Because he's got an Excadrill, and Arcanine does not want Hazards. So, on the note of Excadrill, I'm super scared of Excadrill. It just, I don't want it to come, because I feel like if it comes, it's gonna just wreck me. So, originally this was supposed to be physical bulk bat, but then I realized how much of a problem Excadrill was potentially to me. So I decided to go switch it to special bulky bat with Dark Pulse, Air Slash, Heat Wave, and Defog. Heat Wave, with a very high roll, can potentially 2-hit KO Excadrill, and Air Slash for Hitmontop, and obviously if I need to try to flinch something to death, which isn't very likely, as it's not like I have Serene Grace or anything. And Dark Pulse, of course, just kind of the same reason that Mega Venusaur has Hidden Power Dark. It's good coverage against RTK's team, as it hits a good amount of his team. And with the Eevee spread, we went 248 HP, odd number, so that we can switch into rocks a certain amount of times. 4 in defense, just because we had nowhere else to throw that 4. 156 in special attack, and 100 in speed with a timid nature. I'm gonna go and look at the speeds in my other mods real quick. 155. I don't necessarily remember. I have to look at RTK's team to really kind of remember what these speed Eevees are for my Haxorus, Crocodile, and Crobat, but I know they're there for a reason. I didn't just put stupid Eevees in stupid places. I've been doing calcs non-stop since the second the draft ended. But yeah, I've put more into this team than I have any team in a long time. I'm very happy with how it's turned out. I think that we're going to be able to potentially get the win. I think it's going to be a great game. I'm really excited. I'm hoping RTK is excited, and I'm hoping that no matter what the outcome is, it's a good game. So hopefully you guys are cheering for your Osaka Eevees to win, and I'm going to throw RTK's team on the screen real quick before the video ends, just so you can check that out again. And make sure you guys go check him out. Make sure you guys watch his side of the battle. And good luck, RTK. And we'll see how the battle goes. And hope you guys look forward to that. Until then, deuces.